Hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, coming to you with another episode of Podcasting Your Purpose. That's right. Today's episode is self care and stress awareness for podcasters. But this could be for anyone, whether you're a podcaster, a blogger, a vlogger, an author, a mom, a dad. We are all going through some form of stress and high anxiety. Today is Thursday, the 5th of November 2020. So we know what happened on Tuesday. I was talking about podcasts and politics on Tuesday, election day, here in the United States of America. So wherever you're viewing this from, yeah, we're going through some high anxiety and stress as they continue to count to determine who will be the next president of the United States of America. So today it seems so very timely to come to you to talk about self-care and stress awareness for podcasters, bloggers, vloggers, authors, and just for everyone. Because actually, yesterday was National Stress Awareness Day. As if we don't know that, we're well stressed. We need a whole holiday for that day? But it was a good reminder for things that we need to do in order to live a very long and healthy life. So I wanted to come to you with some tips, just some tips to share. I know you're aware, but you know what? It's sharing because I'm caring. This is a lot of anger, anxiety, and angst that's going on in the world. We're remote working, we're remote educating, we're remote, everything during this COVID-19 pandemic. And we are probably not taking care of ourselves. We are neglecting our own bodies. We get one vessel, this one vessel. And like I said, you can use your voice to literally change someone's life. You can use your voice to leave a legacy, but you're only going to get that one voice and you're only going to get one go round. So we need to make sure that we are taking time for self-care and to be aware of stress. We have jobs, we have families, we have responsibilities. And if you're a podcaster, you've got that as well. Whether or not it's your full-time gig, your side gig, your hobby, whatever, as a podcaster, we're perfectionists. That's one thing I always said about bloggers, but it's the same for podcasters. We're always concerned over the tone of our show, the guest of our show, the sound of our show, the schedule of our show, the topic of our show, the niche of our show, everything about our show, because again, we're putting ourselves out there in a very intimate way because people are choosing to listen to us, listen to the tone, listen to the topic. And we want to make sure that our brand is right and tight, because your brand is your bond and your bond is your brand. So you want to make sure that it is right and tight. And in order for us to put out high quality podcast shows, we got to make sure that we are high quality in our self-care. So self-care and stress awareness for podcasters and bloggers, which I'm coming to you about that today. You see, I'm stretching my shoulders, right? I actually spent some time upstairs. I took my laptop upstairs when I started writing these show notes and stood up. And my husband was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I've been sitting all day long. I come down to my home office and I sit. I go upstairs and I eat and I sit." I said, I want to be able to stand. I do some walking, which is what we're going to talk about today. But I do start my day with a brisk walk. And it is very important for you to get out and get some sunshine, get some fresh air, relax, relate, release. Those of us that grew up with a different world, remember the episode when Whitley went to speak with Debbie Allen and, talked about all the stress she was going through. And Debbie said, you have to relax, relate, release, So that's what we have to do. Relax, relate, and release. And that's why I'm going to share with you just 6. Give me time. Just 6 tips on how to make you feel good, because if you feel good, you're going to sound good. You sound good, you're going to have that energy, and your podcast listeners are going to love you even more. Not that they don't love you now, but they're going to love you even more. So let's get with the 6 tips for self-care and stress awareness because we all need it. Number one, get enough sleep. Now, yeah, I know you hear it. And I know with all that we have in our head, we are not sleeping. We are not sleeping. And there are things that we need to do. And one thing that we definitely have to do is sleep. Sleep is what restores our body. We need to shut down our body. And I always laugh because I listen to some of these gurus and these experts and these coaches, and they're saying, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, get up before sunrise. Get me? Nah, I don't think so. I'm not getting up at no 5 o'clock in the morning. If you do, more power to you. But I'm like my grandmom who lived to be 98 years old. I'm a sleepyhead. Why? I don't know, working 9 to 5, so why do I need to get up at 5? And plus, I'm 59 years old, so I know that I'm not hustling to make millions and millions of dollars. I'm hustling because I like what I do. So don't get caught up in people saying you got to get up at 5 o'clock. But if you do and you went to bed at 8 o'clock, that works for you, not us. I never get to bed before 12:30. So if I want restorative sleep, I'm not going to get up before 7 or 8 a.m. And there's no shame in my game. So don't think you're going to be calling me at no 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, or texting me, because I've had people text me at like 7. I'm like, really? I'm not up at 7. So again, you do need to get enough sleep. That is the way that you are going to rejuvenate and revitalize your body. We've got a 9 to 5. If you got a 9 to 5, I did the 9 to 5 thing for 32 years. Now I'm on my own. So why do I have to fall into that 9 to 5? Because I'm working in the morning, I'm working in the evening, I'm working on the weekends, and you're probably doing the same thing, taking care of family. Yesterday I was vacuuming the floor, dusting, all these things. But you know what? You have to shut down. You have to shut down and sleep. Personally, I don't nap, but a lot of people say if you take a short midday nap, that helps as well. So make sure that whatever you're doing, you shut down and you get some sleep. They say don't watch TV before you go to bed. I watch TV before I go to bed, but I watch Perry Mason before I go to bed. I don't watch CNN. I don't watch MSNBC. I don't watch anything too heavy, because what you put in your head before you go to sleep, you're bound to dream about it. And yeah, if you have to use a snooze and you want to hit the snooze, you know what? When you hit the snooze, don't feel guilty. Hit the snooze and say, okay, I'm going to lay here. I'm going to relax, or maybe I can get a little bit more sleep. Don't let it stress you out. That's the thing. You want to reduce your stress. You know that alarm is going off. You know you're going to hit that snooze button, but make it positive. Don't make it a negative, saying, oh, okay, I hit the snooze. That means I can relax for 15 more minutes or 20 more minutes. Don't make it seem like, oh gosh, I've got to get up. I've got to get up. You don't have to get up. Hit that snooze, get up when you're ready to get up. Now, I'm not telling you to be late to work or late to school or anything like that, but I purposely set my alarm early, 15 minutes early. So I know I have 15 more minutes, and I've been doing this forever. Again, I can't wake up without an alarm. I'm sorry. Saturdays, I don't have an alarm. Sundays, I don't have an alarm, and I get up about 10. What I tell you, no shame in my game. I sleep till 10. I don't have little kids. My sons are sleeping too. So whatever. Anywho, get enough sleep. You want to take care of your body. Getting enough sleep is important. Don't stay up late watching TV and then get up early. If you're going to stay up late, then sleep late. That's all I have to say. Okay. Nourish your body. Number 2, make sure that you are fueling your body, just like your vehicle. I used to tell my sons when they were still in high school, I'm like, you guys can't just jump up out of bed, get dressed, and go to school. You have to feed your body. That's just like jumping in a car, not warming it up, not giving it any gas, and going. And you know what's going to happen. It's going to stall out on you before you get to the end of the block. So make sure that you are nourishing your body. And the number one thing is fluids. Drink plenty of water. Personally, I don't like plain water. I will drink other types of water. I mean, I've done a whole blog post on different waters. Everyone to each their own. Some are good, some are bad. It's just getting the fluids in your body, getting the water in your body, because our body is made up of fluid, of water. So we have to we have to replenish that water. We have to use that water to get us active and motivated. Every morning, I get a cup about this big. I pour in some lemon juice. I don't squeeze a fresh lemon. No, I'm telling you, I don't squeeze the fresh lemon. I get some lemon juice. I put some lemon juice in it, and then I put some tap water in it. And I drink that while I have my vitamins, while I'm reading my scriptures, and while I'm writing in my journal. That is what I do first thing. So my body knows every morning you got to get that water and that lemon, and that keeps my body cleaned out. Tell you, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I ain't fooling you. Apple cider vinegar, that's all right, but it don't do what lemon juice will do, and water will do for you. So every morning I start with lemon juice and water, and then during the day I have my water here, I have my coffee, and then after work I have my what is it, Coors, what is it, Coors? It's not even a near beer. Don't have any alcohol in it. Oh, Coors Edge. Yes, I drink Coors Edge, and then I drink water. So keep your body nourished and keep snacks. If you like nuts and snacks, stuff like that, because you'll forget. You'll start working, you'll forget. Next thing you know, it's like 4 o'clock and you haven't eaten all day. So if you have some snacks, you can make up some snacks with some celery sticks, some carrot sticks, some cheese, some crackers, or just make sure you stop and have lunch. Fuel your body, because your body needs fuel. And again, that's a way to keep yourself healthy. So that's number 2. You want to make sure that you got the water, make sure you got the food, so that your body can continue to run right and tight after you've had enough sleep. Number three, number three, number three, number three. Exercise. Yes, you have to move your body. If you don't move your body, it's going to break down on you. Sitting is the new smoking. I talked about that on a podcast episode back in, I think, 2017. When you sit all day, and trust me, I used to smoke. I smoked for 35 years and I quit in 2009. Yay, me. But yeah, sitting is a new smoking. I'm sitting in my office, sitting when you're eating. Get up and exercise every morning. Like I said, once I get up, I have my lemon water, then I read my scriptures and my Bible verse, and I write in my gratitude journal. Then I go walking. It's a beautiful November day here in Delaware. It's going to get colder, and I'm just going to wrap up. We also have a bicycle. We got weights. We used to have a treadmill at the other house. You've got to move your body. Walk up and down the steps. Light weights. I mean, you can get gallons of milk or heavy, heavy cans, something. You've got to move your body, because if you don't move your body, again, it's going to give out on you. So walk, stand up, go outside. Get in nature. Nature is another way to de-stress. For those gardeners out there, you know what it's like to be in the garden. You're not thinking about anything but what you're doing. So get up, get out there, see what's going on. Listen to the birds, listen to the tree, listen to something. Pop in a podcast while you're walking, but just take in nature. It makes you relax. It releases those good hormones. It makes you feel good. You want to get out there and you want to feel good. And if you feel good, you're going to do good. And especially when it's time to get down and start doing your podcast or writing your blog post, you're putting out that positive energy. So yeah, get out there at least once a week. And you know what I've done? I've actually put it on my calendar. That's why I schedule my calendar from 8 to 9:30. So I don't have anything before that, because that's time for meditation and movement. It's on my calendar. Yes, it is. So when I send out my calendar link for my clients to schedule their 30-minute discovery call, is nothing available from 9, until after 9:30, because that is my time. Again, I don't get up really, really early. So from 8 to 9:30, that's what I block out my time to read, to write, and to walk or exercise or whatever the case may be. So block out that time. You're going to feel good when you start your day with some physical activity, with some, something that gets you out in nature. They say seeing green, smelling fresh air, whatever the case may be. I'm not sure if you live in the city or the suburbs or whatever the case may be. Get up, get out, do something. If you can't get up and get out because of weather or the environment or, protesters or whatever the case may be, do some exercises in your house. Just move your body. Create that time for your body. And speaking of creating that time for your body, create some me time. That's right. Number 4, me time. Me time. Make some me time, even if you have to schedule it again on your calendar. You deserve the time to just unwind and relax. Me time is so important, whether you're taking a hot bath with some scented candles or in the shower with some stress release lotion. Matter of fact, ready to use dropper lavender. I picked this up from Dollar Tree. And I use this before I go to bed. I just put a little bit around my neck. They have the sprays. They have all kinds of essential oils, but you don't have to you don't have to spend a lot of money for products such as lavender, things that's going to help you unwind and relax. So again, this is easy to use Aroma Guru lavender dropper. And like I said, I just put a few drops. Oh my gosh. I love the smell of lavender. Lavender is such lavender and peppermint. You can put this in your pulse points. You can put it on your neck, whatever the case may be. And right before you go to bed, it'll put you to sleep. Just kidding. No, but it's great. It's great, 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 great for you. So create some me time, the candles, the shower, the stress release lotion, and even if, a glass of wine, if you have to, tea, coffee, something, write in your journal. Listen to relaxation tapes, listen to or journal, write your thoughts, get those thoughts out of your head. Again, we are going through some major, major stuff. We need to decompress. We need some self-care and stress awareness. So that's number 4. Make some me time for yourself. Make sure it's some fun time for yourself. Even if you're writing a blog post or a podcast, just don't make it so stressful. It's like, oh, I got to get this done. No, just sit down, relax, rewrite something, dictate it into your phone, whatever the case may be. Number 5. Spend some time, quality time with your loved ones, your spouse, your bae, your boo, your kids, anybody. You have to, just have to. Life is short. Life is short. You're here today and gone tomorrow. You don't want to miss out on any opportunity to just sit down, relax, release with your loved ones. Again, whether it's your spouse, your bae, your boo, your kids, it doesn't matter. Just spend some time. Put the smartphone away, put it on do not disturb, close the laptop. I saw it so cute. Somebody had on Twitter yesterday, the cat came and pushed their laptop lid down. It's like, it's over. Spend time with me. So people have pets, spend time with your pets, whatever. If you're, whatever the case may be, you need to have some emotional, mental decompressing. And that's the best way to do so. If you're sitting on the sofa, don't pick up the phone. If you're, just veg out with your loved ones. It makes you feel good. And again, when you feel good, you do good and you give good. And that's going to come out in your podcast. And remember, we talked about those hormones. They're releasing some hormones. And yeah, for us old married people, sex is great. Sleep and sex and sleep, whatever the case may be, releasing those hormones, making us, relax, some self-care, and you sleep well. Okay. Number 6, the last but on the list, and I could go on, but I only want to take away 15 minutes of your time, and I'm actually beyond that. But this is important, especially, with all that's going on. And I would be remiss if I didn't, talk about National, Stress Awareness Day with everything that's happening. But whether or not you're a podcaster, whether you're doing this full time, part time, it's a gig, side gig. You remember why you started podcasting, because you heard other podcasters, you heard about other podcasts. Excuse me. That's what you want to do. Listen for enjoyment. I know you listen to your own podcast after you record them. You don't? Yes, you. You need to listen to your podcast after you've recorded them because you want to hear how it sounds, how other people are going to hear it. You may pick up on something that you want to change later. So yeah, listen to your own podcast, but listen to other podcasts as well. There's so many topics out there. There's comedy, there's entertainment, there's true crime, there's mystery, there's educational podcasts, there are informational pet podcasts, inspirational, motivational, educational podcasts like the Delaware Blogger podcast or Blog Your Way to a Business podcast. Let me show them to you. The Delaware Blogger Podcast, where we talk about podcasting pointers every Saturday at 10 a.m. I'm going to talk about this Saturday as well. And then my blog, Your Way to a Business Profit. You want to learn how to start a blog or give some tips on, monetizing your blog? Listen to that podcast. Write out all these different podcasts that you want to listen to, and then make sure you put them in your list, to listen. So whether you're walking in the morning, relaxing on the sofa, just vegging on the weekend, listen and laugh. Listen and cry, listen and be motivated, listen and be inspired, listen and learn other things. That's right. We have so much out there. It's just so much out there that I know there's got to be podcasts that you want to be interested in, as well as your own. So these are just 5 tips. Get that sleep, drink your water, keep your body nourished, make sure that you relax and unwind with some me time, listen for enjoyment, fuel your body, exercise. These are things that we need to do in order to have a longer, healthier life. And I know it seems like everything is wrong and everything's going wrong, but you know what? When you wake up looking up, everything else is gravy, baby. So when you wake up and you look up and you've got a roof over your head, you've got family, you got food, you got $5 in your wallet, you're blessed. You are blessed. So be less stressed and more blessed. Thank you so very much. So when you're ready to start your podcast, you know who you need to hit up. Me. Send me an email, info@ablakeenterprises.com. Make sure you find and follow me on all my social media platforms using the Linktree ID Del Blogger. And if you are interested in the podcasting for your business or brand workshop, which is next Thursday, I'm going to leave the link, the Evite link, so you can sign up. It's going to be in person as well as virtual. So until the next time, stay smart, stay safe, and stay social. Still from a distance. Mask up. Relax. Relate. Release. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger. Have a beautifully blessed, relaxing, rejuvenating day. And if you're interested, I've got Christian Ways to Reduce Stress, which was given to me years ago by my best friend, my bestie, Sherry. And I put it on my blog post. So head over to delblogger.com and key in Christian Ways to Reduce Stress. And there's actually 36, and they're timeless. So find them, follow them. I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a beautifully blessed weekend. Be safe. Bye-bye.